I think you keep losing connection, no?
I don't know what's happening.
It keeps just saying that your connection's gone down, and then that time it just froze. Your screen just froze, and then it disappeared.
It's automatically it's disconnecting. I don't know.
That's weird. It's okay. You're back now.
Okay.
But yeah, I was saying it's -1 here. That's why it's snowing. It's absolutely freezing. I've got like a little hot water bottle that I filled up to keep me warm.
Okay.
And our heating's on full in the house, but it's still very cold.
Yes, in here the weather is not getting cold much. It was just 2 weeks that it was -2 or -3, just 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Which was 1 month ago, but now it's like really good and chill.
But now it's warmer for you.
Yes.
Yeah, we tend to find January and February are the coldest months here. So this is like the coldest it gets really where I live. And then March, it starts to warm up a bit. And by April, sometimes we have heat waves in April. So it can be -2 or -3 now. And then in 2 months' time, it could be like 25. It just changes.
Yes, the weather, I think UK is the weather is not, can I say it's not stable?
You could say consistent.
Yes.
Yeah, so the weather is not consistent. Yeah, or yeah, you could say stable, but consistent would be a better word for it. It means it's always changing, yeah.
Okay. So I as you said, you're a professional dancer?
Yeah, that's right. I'm a professional dancer, yeah. So I've been dancing since I was about 3 years old. So my whole life, really. And then when I was 18, I went to a professional dance school in London to train full time. Then I graduated and started working on cruise ships. So now I work on cruise ships, traveling everywhere. And yeah, well, usually not during COVID, awesome. Unfortunately. This is the longest I've ever gone in my whole life without dancing. Nearly a whole year. It's a very long time for me.
Awesome. You have one of the best, how can I say, best field, or can I say?
Yeah, best careers.
Best career.
One of the best careers, yeah.
Which you enjoy most?
Because it's a great industry, but it's very hard to get work. There's a lot of people in my industry who want to dance, and there's not that many jobs. So when I go to auditions, a lot of the time we go to somewhere called Pineapple Dance Studios in London, and it's a small studio, and people have to queue outside the studio all the way down the street. So they block off traffic because there are so many people who are trying to get jobs that you have to wait sometimes 5 hours just to get in the audition room because there are so many people.
So I say it's really amazing career, so there's lots of people who want to do that.
Exactly. And I think especially in London and in New York in the US, because they have Broadway in the West End, they have big industries for dancers and singers. So a lot of people travel from other countries to come to our countries to train, because we have a lot of opportunities here for, that sort of work. So you get people from all over the world who are, trying to get the same jobs as me. It's very competitive.
Oh, how much countries did you travel?
Oh gosh, how many? I can't.
I suppose that you can travel lots of countries.
Yeah, I've been to lots of countries, but I've been to lots of countries in similar areas. So I've never visited Africa, and I've never visited Asia, any of those continents. Or the poles. I've never been to Antarctica, for example. But I've been to lots of Caribbean islands. We sail there quite often. It's a popular destination for tourists. So we do the Caribbean quite a lot. And I've done Australia, but I haven't done New Zealand yet. That's still, I think I told you last time, my boyfriend lives in New Zealand, so I want to travel there, but I haven't gone there yet. And then I've done quite a bit of Europe. And obviously, because I live in the UK, when we go on holiday as a family, we tend to go to another country in Europe. We've gone to Lanzarote quite a lot. I don't know if you know it. It's a Canary Island. It's a
No,
small
I haven't
island.
heard of.
It's near Morocco. It's sort of, it counts as
Okay.
Spain, but it's actually a lot further south than Spain. It's just sort of to the west of Morocco. Um, yeah, beautiful country. And I've been to Hawaii, lots of small islands like Bora Bora and Moorea, which are French Polynesian islands, and they're beautiful. Like, the water is so clear, you can just see everything through the water.
That's awesome. So, Iceland's, I mean, the beautiful place in the world must be the Icelands because they are so special.
Yeah, Iceland, you say?
Yes, Iceland, should I say Iceland? I mean, the things that you say.
Oh, islands. Islands.
Ireland?
Is that what you mean? So I typed islands, like small
In
islands
Morocco.
surrounded in water.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Is it
Iceland
called
is
Ireland?
another country.
Iceland.
Iceland
Okay.
is north of Europe. I've not been there, but apparently
Yeah, I
that
heard
is
of that.
beautiful as well in Iceland.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of nice
So, which
places.
countries will have the most beautiful weather that you traveled?
It depends what you like, because I went to Alaska and that was all like snow-capped mountains, all icy. It was beautiful because everything was covered in snow. But obviously, if you don't like the cold, then it probably wouldn't be the best weather. So actually, California has amazing weather all year round. It rarely rains. It's always beautiful and sunny and warm. So I think it's
Is it in the south of America? California?
well, it's
Yeah,
part of
I
North
think
America,
so.
but it's one of the more southern states, sort of on the west side.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes on to the Pacific. So because they've got the ocean breeze from the Pacific Ocean, it's not muggy. Like in Florida, for example, the air is very confined and humid, so it's like a sticky heat. Whereas in California, the air is quite fresh, so it's hot, but you don't feel like you're being suffocated in heat.
Okay.
Yeah. There are so many lovely places. When you can travel one day, I know you haven't done much traveling yet, but when you can, you should definitely check out some of those places. They're wonderful.
Actually, yes, I don't have any experience traveling abroad, so till now I did all my schooling, just so I'm in the final year of university. So I haven't able to get a free time to travel like
Yeah, of course.
countries.
But you're still young, Noor.
Yes.
You're only at university. When you graduate with your business administration degree, you'll be able to do loads of things. And because you're studying business, that could take you internationally. You know, you could travel with that one day.
I hope so, because just traveling is just amazing thing in the world. It's really beautiful.
I think it really is, and I miss it a lot because when I'm traveling, I always say how much I miss England, because I do love my home country and my family and my friends are here. But now that I've been here for a year, I just keep thinking, oh, I miss traveling. I miss the nice weather and, you know, just seeing different places and meeting new people. It's beautiful. It really is. I know that you do a lot of reading. Do you ever sort of read about other countries or do any sort of reading about traveling and different cultures and the world?
Actually, not much about reading the cultures of the country. Honestly, I didn't think about it to read a country's culture, or I was just read article in Maldives uh, they it's also so beautiful. I I saw the picture and also the video. Maldives is
Oh yeah,
also
the
look
Maldives.
really great.
That looks gorgeous there, doesn't it?
Yes, yes. It was really, really amazing. And also, it's really, we can travel to, I mean, in Maldives, I mean, really easy. I mean, it's not required lots of, how can I say, stuff like getting visa or, as you know,
Yeah, there's
our passport is like in the bill of the table in terms